Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to all the, all the elect brothers out there doing this work in sincerity and truth. So, sign of the times. And it really shows how swiftly shit can flip on its head. Let me read this. On the Mail Online. It says pumps run dry on day 5 of Colonial Pipeline cyber attack. Cars line up outside stations across the South, and America Airlines is forced to add refuel stop to long haul flights as gas prices near 7-year high. Yeah, kind of nuts. If it wants to open, okay. Mid grade and premium. Sorry for the inconvenience. So Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Man are lining up. Funny as well. Yeah, peak. Now the fucked up thing is because everyone's it's the scarcity is only gonna intend it's only gonna be more fucked if the shit don't end real soon. It's gonna be fucked. Man said the attack on the pipe runs from Texas to New Jersey. Jeez. Jesus, man said Texas to fucking New Jersey. Yeah, that's colossal. Alright. Go back. Where the fuck did I even click for that to happen? That was weird as hell. Was it just slide? No. Mad. Maybe it was. Okay. The FBI has confirmed that DarkSide, a Russian hacking outfit made up of ransomware veterans, was responsible for the attack on the Colonial Pipeline. The pipeline, which runs from Texas to New Jersey and transports 45% of the East Coast fuel supply, was hacked 5 days ago. Yeah. So you saw on the map, that's a colossal amount of states that are just being fucked. And hey, look, especially America being America, you need gas, you need a whip to fucking get anywhere, man. There's people driving to and from work. They ain't got a whip. It's fucked. They ain't shit they can do. People are gonna be getting upset. And let's see how it shakes down. Cause it says what Colonial said it was working to substantially resume operations by the end of this week. But reports of gas shortages are already emerging along the East Coast. So yeah. I mean, it could be back by then, but we'll see. And of course, it being Russians, that makes it an international incident. It's gonna stoke the fires more, as you've kind of seen between already between like around not the Ukraine, the Ukraine. That was actually between around the Ukraine and what was it? That situation with Russia and the Ukraine. Tensions were already there. Now there's even more because of this hack. Okay, let me skip down. So the gas stations from Florida to Virginia have closed their pumps, and a state of emergency has been declared by the governor of North Carolina after Colonial Pipeline was forced to shut off the nation's biggest fuel pipeline when it was hacked. And yeah, state of emergency, that shows how big of a deal it is and how, hey, people are going to be getting aggy about that. So as the FBI has confirmed that DarkSide, a Russian hacking outfit made up of ransomware veterans, was responsible for the attack on Colonial Pipeline, which runs from Texas to New Jersey, transports 45% of the East Coast fuel supply. The 5,500 pipeline shut down 5 days ago, and services are gradually being restored now. Man said it's 5,500. Holy shit, that's going to take a while. Now, Colonial, which is based in Atlanta, Georgia, has not yet said whether it's already paid or is negotiating a ransom with the hackers. Colonial said, I'm wondering what in particular they hacked. Whether they just fucked the systems or what. Colonial said it's working to substantially resume operations by the end of this week, but reports of gas shortages are already emerging up and down the East Coast as motorists were spotted lining up in Florida, North Carolina, Georgia, and Virginia. Meanwhile, at least 24 other companies across a range of industries were reportedly affected by the ransomware attack. And Newt Gingrich, the former Speaker of the House, called for military strikes to kill the... Fuck it out. Military strikes to kill those involved in an act of war against America. To be fair, it's an act of war. Because that's like hacking someone's fucking power, electricity board. What's it called? Power grid. Hacking someone's power grid. Hacking like some, the water filtration system is some like key what's the word? Part of the infrastructure of the states. So for them to hack it, then it's basically trying to cripple the economy. That's straight out of war. So this is what but that's the wild. Man said just military strikes to murk them to blood clot. That's funny as hell. But that's the spirit, man. That's spirit of Esau, man. That sword, that's the blessing, man. So he knows. He's in the spirit of an Edomite. So it says the pipeline supplies nearly half of the East Coast fuel needs, including Atlanta's airport, the world's busiest by passenger traffic. The pipeline also serves 90 U.S. military installation and 26 oil refineries. Okay. So yeah, if the military's affected, then yeah. The man are feeling it. As a shutdown entered its fifth day, it emerged that American Airlines added stops to 2 of its long-haul flights from its Charlotte, North Carolina hub as likely effort to conserve fuel in areas where it could run short, CNBC reports. Motorists were also beginning to report shortages at gas stations. A spokesman for Racetrack, which operates gas stations in the Atlanta area, confirmed the shortage to WSB-TV 2. At least 2 gas stations in Tallahassee, Florida, were completely out of stock, according to Bloomberg. Patrick Dahan, an energy expert who runs the monitoring site Gas Buddy Tracker, said his sources showed 5% of the stations in Virginia running empty. His recommendation to motorists: conserve. Yeah, but men need to drive everywhere. Even if they're driving to and from work, they're eventually going to run out. So it's driving to get groceries, driving to pick up the kids from school, whatever the fuck. It's only a matter of time. And as, people realize the squeeze is on, it's going to run out even quicker. But yeah. I don't think they've really gone into the details of like what the hack actually entails. They've not like specified what how it's affected them, but apparently it's it's effective enough to where it's fucked. But yeah, if it does stay down for like longer than a week, 2 weeks, it's gonna get fucked. It's gonna get fucked, and that's the thing is, like, this just come from nowhere, and that's kind of how that's the climate. It's like shit will be completely unheard of, and then within a few hours, it's prominent, man. Just like with what you got going on in state Israel now, where that shit escalating and escalating again, a way it hasn't really escalated like in a while, prolonged escalation. It's funny as hell. It shows shows the time we're in. And like that's why with these prophecies can pop off real swift, unexpected, and get caught. Guys gonna get caught with their pants down. That's really what his guys gonna get caught with their pants down. Let's see what's after. What videos? And they're upping the prices. Yeah, yeah, shit. Yeah, if the price, and the thing is, even if the prices go up as well, that's something that could be prolonged. Like, it couldn't even be a thing where it's temporary. It could be a thing where it's prolonged, and then it's gonna be real peak. First Thessalonians 5 and 1. But the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yeah. So that's how this is like it's still a mad hack still, and it really is as far as it seems a act of war, from Russia to the US, which you've only had escalation happening lately anyway. So for them it's these, and that's the thing, is these little things are going to escalate, because what's it going to culminate in? It's going to culminate in all the nations, all the people that are allies of America turning on her and shooting nukes on her. So that means there's these incidents are going to arise where it's conflict is going to be brewed, man, because World War III needs to pop off. This America being annihilated. These prophecies need to take place, and you're seeing it. You're seeing how these things are escalating, and just like bang, out of nowhere, it's a wrap. It says, "Well, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Yeah, say peace and safety. That's what it was seeming like. It was like, oh, Biden's coming, everything's getting sorted out, the economy's booming, blah blah blah. Oh, bang, shit. Now you're fucking paying an arm and a leg for gas, and you ain't even sure how long it's gonna be available. It's coming like a shock, but hey, for the men of the Lord, these are things that we're waiting for. This is what, be ye brethren are not in darkness, that a day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of the light and the children of day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Yeah, children of the day. Basically, observe. We're looking for the coming, the return of Yahweh Shai. He's gonna come with the thousands of heaven men, with the chariots of Israel, which Esau refers to as UFOs. These things are not. So even with UFOs, Esau's recently acknowledged, like, oh, okay, yeah, we got all these files, all this, when before it was like, oh, they were keeping mum. So these things, hey, it's the Lord's revealed it to his men, to where we actually understand what's going down and what's to come. So yeah. Yeah. I'll leave it there. Shalom. Yeah, Shalom.